Roman Reigns to return with Monster? Rock to form new faction with 5 stars? 4 predictions for Raw SmackDown after Saturday night's main event 2025. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer. Have a nice day. For the WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you. After the events of WWE Saturday night's main event 2025, fans are eagerly waiting for the fallout episode of Raw and SmackDown. This could be a very eventful week for the company. The creative team is expected to start its build towards SummerSlam 2025 and could kick off new feuds and storylines for the biggest party of the summer on both Raw and SmackDown. Apart from that, several massive returns and unexpected twists could also be in store for fans this week. On that note, here are 4 bold predictions for Raw and SmackDown after WWE Saturday night's main event 2025. While many expected Roman Reigns to return during Seth Rollins' match against LA Knight at WWE Saturday night's main event 2025, that didn't happen. However, the company could be saving the OTC's return for Monday's Raw. The creative team could have Roman Reigns return with his own muscle, Zilla Fatu, to target Seth Rollins' faction on the Red Show. Zilla is the son of the late legend Umaga and is rumored to debut in the company for a while now. With Seth Rollins out injured, Roman Reigns could return with Zilla and take out Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, setting up a tag match between the two parties at SummerSlam. Gunther picked up a big win over Goldberg at WWE Saturday night's main event 2025. With that, his ongoing feud with the legend reached its climax. The creative team could now introduce his next challenger this Monday night on Raw. The Ring General could be confronted by the best in the world, CM Punk. The Second City Saint could return to challenge Gunther to a match for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. Solo. Siko defeated Jimmy USO at WWE Saturday night's main event 2025 to retain the United States title with the help of his stablemates. However, Talatonga, JC Mateo, and Tangaloa ganged up on Jimmy USO, launching a brutal attack on him following the bout. This led to Jacob Fatu showing up to make the save. While the Samoan Werewolf and Big Jim managed to fend off the heels last night, they don't have the numbers advantage with them currently. The Rock has not made an appearance since Elimination Chamber. However, Seth Rollins' unfortunate injury could force WWE to change its plans. The creative team could have the final boss return to reveal himself as the true leader of Rollins' faction. The Rock could make a comeback with Travis Scott on this week's SmackDown to take over Rollins' stable. Following that, the Brahma Bull could announce the formation of a new faction featuring John Cena, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Paul Heyman, and Travis Scott. This potential angle would surely spice things up in the company, opening doors to several interesting prospects, including a dream match between Roman Reigns and the final boss. Roman Reigns' highly anticipated return to WWE might be right around the corner after the events of this week's SmackDown, and the creative team could be planning a massive match immediately upon his return. In a shocking turn of events, the OTC may replace LA Knight as Seth Rollins' opponent at Saturday night's main event. LA Knight has been at odds with Seth Rollins and his faction since the go-home episode of SmackDown before Money in the Bank 2025, where the villainous group attacked the megastar. After trading back and forth attacks for weeks, Rollins and Knight are finally set to go one-on-one at Saturday night's main event XL. However, the scheduled bout might not go as planned after what happened on this week's SmackDown. LA Knight teamed up with Jimmy USO to take on Solo Sikoa and JC Mateo in a tag team match in the main event of the show. After the bout, the megastar found himself on the receiving end of a vicious spear and tsunami delivered by Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, respectively. With the 42-year-old star suffering a massive attack just a day before Saturday night's main event. His availability may be uncertain. The medical team may not clear Knight to compete against Rollins. However, before the Visionary could be declared the winner via forfeit, Roman Reigns could make his return and replace the megastar to face Rollins. The OTC has not been seen since being taken out by Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins on Raw after WrestleMania 41. Reigns is likely to seek revenge on the villainous alliance upon his return. Interestingly, Rollins and Heyman have name-dropped Reigns numerous times lately, sparking speculation about the Tribal Chief's return being imminent. With the first-ever two-night SummerSlam coming up on August 2nd and 3, Roman Reigns returning as a surprise opponent for Seth Rollins at SNME could open up multiple possibilities for the biggest party of the summer. That said, it is just speculation for now. Only time will tell what the Triple H-led creative team has in store for the OTC's return. Bill Goldberg will take on Gunther for what will likely be his final match in WWE on Saturday night's main event. But his legacy will live on. While we won't see him perform at upcoming WWE events, his iconic spear is still a move performed by many superstars of the modern era. According to Goldberg, however, only one of them has the right to be doing it. Currently, Roman Reigns, Charlotte Flair, and Braun Breaker work the spear heavily into their moveset in the WWE. That doesn't even include the variety of superstars who pull it out in a pinch in a match. Goldberg is likely aware of all of those people, and yet he told Shaq Wrestling that the only person who should be using it is Breaker. In fairness, Goldberg didn't pass the torch of the spear to Braun Breaker unprompted. He was asked about Undertaker making the comment that Breaker is deserving of being the sole carrier of the spear, and the legend said that he agrees with that sentiment wholeheartedly. I'm not surprised to hear this, considering Goldberg excluded Braun Breaker from a video compilation he shared of weak spears in the WWE a while back. Plus, I think it's fair to say that Breaker's spear to ISHO speed during the 2025 Royal Rumble still remains one of the most brutal spots of the year, so it tracks his skills with the move are top of mind. I can't imagine there's going to be a lot of backlash coming to Goldberg from WWE superstars, especially considering he's about to have his retirement match. That said, bold move to bury Roman Reigns' ability to perform the finisher before having that retirement match. Even if it is too late to reverse course. Guess, while Goldberg could end up getting hit with a receipt worse than the gash he got from that tractor accident a while back, I don't think Gunther is going to try and work stiff against the former WCW star for expressing an opinion. Plus, as he mentioned in the interview, it's the truth. It's nice of Goldberg to give kudos to Braun Breaker, especially at a time when the latter isn't doing a lot in the WWE. He and Bronson Reed have become Seth Rollins' enforcers, and while I'm seeing them a lot when I watch Monday Night Raw with my Netflix subscription, it feels like both had their momentum on the main roster halted as a result of this new story. Perhaps a nod from Goldberg on his way out will remind WWE creatives that Breaker is a monster and needs a little more to do than just play bodyguard to Rollins. Watch Goldberg take on Gunther on WWE's Saturday night main event on NBC on Saturday, July 12th at 8 p.m. ET. I'm ready to see how this match plays out, and if the grizzled veteran can hit at least one more iconic spear on Gunther before saying goodbye to the world of wrestling. Mick Jost is a content producer for Cinema Blend, with his hand in an eclectic mix of television goodness. Star Trek is his main jam, but he also regularly reports on happenings in the world of Star Trek, WWE, Doctor Who, 90 Day Fiancé, Quantum Leap, and Big Brother. He graduated from the University of Southern Indiana with a degree in journalism and a minor in radio and television. He's great at hosting panels and appearing on podcasts if given the chance.